In 1964, Ed Parker staged the International Karate Championships in Long Beach, California. Assembled were some of the biggest names in American karate, but every competitor's accomplishments were overshadowed by a demonstration given by an unknown Chinese stylist named Bruce Lee. Lee was a sensation. The performance of his own version of Kung Fu left a lasting impression on many spectators and practitioners.
I was so impressed with him. Even though he was 5 years younger than me, I thought he would be the person I would love to study under. And he needed a training partner because he was doing a series of Kung Fu demonstrations and cha-cha dancing routines. And he needed someone to be his dummy. So he asked if I would be the dummy, and in exchange he would teach me.
In the mid-60s, Bruce Lee had begun to develop a martial arts system. It combined Kung Fu with a variety of Eastern and Western fighting techniques, including boxing. Lee called it Jeet Kune Do, way of the Intercepting Fist. Lee meant for practitioners of the system to use all ways and means to serve an end.
He said that an individual is probably more important than any established style, whether it be Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Okinawan. So you got to find out what works for you, and that's not necessarily dictated by a culture. And I think he made people aware that there's something good to be found in every martial art.
Almost single-handedly, Lee launched a martial arts craze beginning in the late 1960s with his American acting debut as Kato, a martial arts crime fighter in the Green Hornet TV series.
Many adults this day can remember their first interest in martial arts through that particular TV series, the Green Hornet or Kato.
Motion pictures tied to the fighting styles of Kung Fu have become enormously popular around the world. And one of the major factors in this success has been Bruce Lee, master of the art of self-defense.
During the decade of the 1970s, Bruce Lee helped establish an unprecedented mass acceptance of the martial arts in America that has never been matched.
In Hong Kong, the greatest Kung Fu fighters in the world are keeping alert under the intense physical strain. There is no other way to make a motion picture called Enter the Dragon.
With Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee mania became a worldwide phenomenon. Lee played a Shaolin disciple motivated to destroy a drug operation. When the movie was released a short time after Lee's death in 1973, it became a huge hit.
Action!
His was kind of an eclectic style. And I think all of these things that he used just simply made it more interesting. It really made him famous, and I think it was the catalyst that made America, you know, Kung Fu crazy.
We had more millions of people involved in martial arts because of Bruce Lee than any other single figure.